Rubio and Jeb, #1 on their agenda is open borders, open borders, open borders. At least with Hillary, assuming it's Hillary or Biden, whomever, at least with them, they want to wreck the country in like 100 different ways. But the #1 item isn't flood it with the third world so that Republicans can never win another national election. That's item #1 on the agenda of Rubio
right,
and
they're
Jeb.
both aggressively open borders.
Yeah. Who votes in America determines everything. When you think of everything bad, and a lot of bad things have happened in the last 7 years, from the Iran deal to losing a wonderful victory in Iraq, Obamacare, these Planned Parenthood videos, whatever you present to me, none of this would have happened without Teddy Kennedy's 1965 Immigration Act, because it's the post-1970 immigrants that made Obama's election possible.
Sure.
He would never have been elected in the country that elected Ronald Reagan. Nothing else matters but who gets to vote. And Republicans and, you know, these libertarians and businessmen, what do you think the regulatory climate will be like under a country run by AFSCME?
All right, so you got into a little bit of a tiff with Fox News, Bill O'Reilly, after he was involved in a debate on a show about the 14th Amendment, and you went after some of the legal analysts on Fox. What's the status of that?
He's still wrong. And as I said live on air on Megyn's show one night, look, O'Reilly has been fantastic on immigration. He's been fantastic on the child rape cases. The very first copy of my book I got, my copy, the one copy, I gave to him because I thought he would like this book, and he won't put me on for this book. I can't understand it. I keep begging why aren't you putting me on? He keeps talking about it, and he keeps getting the law completely wrong, absolutely wrong. So one night, actually here in LA, I was sitting in the makeup chair listening to his show before I went on to date Megyn, and he's talking about this Cates Law, which I guess he's been pushing, Cates Law, for Kate Steinle, murdered by an illegal immigrant up in San Francisco. And his big thing is inviting people on the program because we want a 5-year felony if you are an illegal immigrant and commit a felony in this country. So I went on Megyn's show and said, you know, some of your hosts are promoting this idea. It's already on the books. It's a 20-year felony. If only there was someone with a best-selling book out there he could interview on the topic. But no, he'll bring in homeless people to talk about immigration law before he'll bring me on, which is why they have... I don't know. I'm sorry, they should have remembered the Civil War. That was a big part of our history. It wasn't that long ago. You should remember we fought a civil war to give slaves freedom, and the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment were about free slaves. It wasn't a trapdoor so that 100 years hence, La Raza could rush an illegal immigrant across the border, have her drop a baby, and ha-ha, you can't deport me. That is not the purpose of the 14th Amendment. So this was the point I was making in a couple of columns.
When do you think you'll be back on the show?
I think it'll be a long vacation. But I'm thinking PJTV is going to pick up in the ratings, since this is the only place you can hear what the law actually is and not fantasies about immigration.
Ann Coulter, thanks so much for coming in. Always a pleasure. The book is Adios America, available online at Amazon.com. #2 New York Times bestseller. This is what, number 11?
Yes, it is.
There you go.